Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for clicking on this video. This hiking guide is technically for two trails in Iceland, the popular Laugavegur trail and the Vimfjordahals trail, totaling about 52 miles. I started this hike the day after I finished the 54-mile 3-day hike in Hornstrandir. Check that video out if you haven't already. I arrived back in Reykjavik around 8 p.m. on the 15th and quickly prepared to leave early on the bus the next morning. I stayed at the B47 hostel, about a 15-minute walk or so away from the BSI bus terminal. I highly recommend this hostel for a place to stay in Reykjavik. I purchased two separate bus tickets from Reykjavik Excursions for the transit. First was from the BSI City Center departing at 7 a.m. to Laugavegur, arriving at 11:15, and the other for departing Skógar at 10:15 back to the BSI bus center. For those looking to stay in huts, you'll want to go to this website and click Book Hut and put in your information, and someone will get back to you. The Laugavegur FAQ and camping pages are particularly useful here. I camped 3 nights on these trails. First was here at Vangil. I think it was around $18 for the campsite. The next was at the end of the Laugavegur in Borsmork. Cost was similar, I think around $15. And last at the Skógar Waterfalls car park, there's a grassy area and some park benches. Not a quiet place to camp as you might imagine, but much cheaper than a hotel. The restaurant nearby serves delicious food, so that was a nice treat after hiking around 105 miles that week. I went between the 16th and 18th of June. The trails had just opened up. There was plenty of snow to cover on days 1 and 3. I walked about 10 hours on the first day, covering 16.5 miles. Day 2 was a little easier terrain, but covered more miles at 18.5 miles in about 9.5 hours. Final day was about 9 hours with a distance of close to 17 miles. Day 1 was the most challenging with the snow, wind, and greatest elevation gain. It is best to bring micro spikes for these trails. There is plenty of water on the Laugavegur trail, but for the Vimfjordahals there is limited water, so something to keep in mind. Unlike in Hornstrandir, the Laugavegur trail sees many hikers, so the trail is well marked and has plenty of huts along the route. Like I mentioned, I stayed at the B47 hostel in Reykjavik, and one nice thing about staying there is right next door there's a public swimming pool. It was only around $8 and I was able to use the sauna, cold pool, steam room, and hot tubs. It was excellent for my recovery and much cheaper than going to the Sky Lagoon or the Blue Lagoon. It is one of the oldest public pools in the city, so you get to experience some of the history there as well. Also, for my shopping needs, Bonus is the cheapest, so that is where I bought all of my food when I was in Iceland. Excellent selection for things to take while backpacking.
If you are interested in seeing some of the landscape on the Laugavegur trail, I made a short film. I'm very pleased with the film. I shot with the Sony A7S Mark III using the Rode VideoMic Pro Plus microphone and the DJI Mavic Air 2 drone. That gear and all the rest of the gear I travel with can be found on my lighter pack page.
As always guys, if you have any questions, I'm happy to help if I can. When doing this hike, I posted stories onto my Instagram at Carrie W. Mercer. I can be followed there. Thank you for watching and take care.